If you're preparing content for a course, workshop, seminar, webinar, or training program, you have likely already identified, selected, or been assigned your subject matter. If, however, you find yourself in a situation where you have not yet selected the subject matter, I want to talk briefly about how it is or why it is that people teach what they teach. Now, most people teach what they know, and what they know usually comes from experience based on having studied the subject area and possibly gained credentials, or from having personal and professional extensive experience with the subject matter, having gained knowledge, skills, and information. Another reason that people teach is because the subject matter is something that they're passionate about. Now, if you're passionate about something, it's usually because you've already had some experience with it. However, you can still teach something even if you haven't had extensive experience with it. And we're going to talk about that more extensively in the next session. Another reason that content is developed for purposes of teaching, training, etc., is because there is a need to be filled. And that need is somehow not being addressed or fulfilled. And so those are ways by which you can identify subject areas that you want to teach because you either have extensive knowledge and experience and credentials, or because it's something you're extremely passionate about, and or there's a need to be filled, and possibly all three of those. So once you've selected the subject matter, it's important to identify the purpose in wanting to share that information through the means by which you are going to share it. And that includes, for example, in this course, my primary purpose is to share knowledge and information that will assist people in more quickly and more easily developing and identifying content for their course. I believe that's a need that exists, and I'm sharing a method and a process that some people may not be familiar with and may benefit from. So my primary purpose is to help those people that may be struggling with knowing how to go about initially identifying content for something that they wish to teach. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and identify, once you know what your subject matter is to identify your purpose or mission in teaching that subject matter.